So we got some content about the phone call with Maura's sister. Thank you once again, Thunderbolt. I like that name, Thunderbolt. Every time I say it, I think of a thunderbolt crashing down in the ground. Exploding something. Or zapping out some ghost. Anyways. In ways, who knows what this is important too, but this Maggie 3404. 3404. What? March 4th. When the hell? A month after, I guess. This is an old article. But they're talking about the story about that call was received, not placed, by Maura. It's true, as the article says, that Maura placed the call. Makes the whole thing look even more like a setup. I don't know where anybody's going with this. Setup to what? Some people, like Thunderbolt here says that Tim Carpenter could be involved. I don't disclose anything. Could be true. He could have had something. Maybe he liked their sister or something. I like Maura. Some sick, demented way. But once again, like I said, this conversation, to me, of course, we got, this Maggie must be saying some sort of psychotic emotional break and was getting away maybe to commit suicide. So, I mean, just to think when she was kidnapped and killed from the Patriot Ledger Mass. Ledger. Whatever that Patriot Ledger is, it must have been the American Eagle in the mass plate. Leads fruitless, police stalled in more probe by Joe McGee, the Patriot Ledger. I gotta look up some of this stuff myself. But according to her family, her sister said that but what was said should have not upset Maura. Didn't really talk much. I had been fighting with my fiance, Maura's sister, and we talked about that. But I don't know why she would become upset about that, Kathleen said. I have an idea why she came up. Whatever was going on between the sister and her fiance. Now remember, at this time, Bill is accused of cheating. Maura, not happy with a relationship. Listening to her older sister's stories sets off some kind of, oh man, that's gonna be me. And, she probably started really thinking about it by now. Her relationship, Maura. And, like I say, I think she was on the verge of looking for somebody. I think she was on the verge of, I gotta get out of here, I just need a little break. And I I think that's what happened, honestly. There was no suicide I don't think she was going to go kill herself. Because if she would have killed herself, people, come on, body would be found, regardless. You have some psychotic killer. And for this person to call her psychotic in a breakdown, that's just sick. She was vulnerable. She was down and out. And whatever she did to find someone, maybe, to say, I'm going to get out of here. Maybe I'll get away. That bastard cheat on me. But yet she texts him or emails him and says, oh, you big hunk. I'll talk to you later. I don't feel like talking to one right now. But that, I have had that kind of thoughts, in a relationship. You think that it has come about, back in my drunken days. And, you're with a person, you start, you're going to be with that person, excuse me, for so long. But yet, when you get into a relationship, to me, which I got to do my love triangle. I have been putting together a love triangle, and I'll tell you what I have set up, and all my thoughts and theories on love. And I'll tell you something, the way my triangle works brings out the way of today's society and how it has become. And a briefness on that is right. My morals on love, one woman, one man, get your kids, get your life settled, and you're with that person for 60, 50, 70 years. As long as you're living, till death do us part. Don't care what anybody says. If you live in today's world, with today's views, in today's society, of today's love, I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me sick. And that's what people do these days. Most people, not all, but from what I've seen so far, a majority of people has taken the word love and made it nothing but a big pile of shit. That's right. In between these two in this relationship and her older sister's relationship, either they got in a relationship with the wrong person, which they did. You cheating. Get the hell out. I'm done. Gone. See ya. There's no reason why you get into a relationship, you're a fiance, or, you're getting ready to pop that ring on that finger, that you need to say, hey, maybe, oh, jeez. No. Sorry, I live by moralities of pure love. I mean, don't get me wrong. My wife ever left me, boom, see you later. I'll drop everything. Because you know what? If I'm not doing my job, she leaves. Hey, I'm not doing my job. Will I find someone else? No. I spent too many years with this woman to say, hey, yeah, fuck that. Go find me a new one. That means I gotta start all over again. And just the mere thought of another 24 years. Oh man, I wouldn't be able to handle it. No. 24 years, folks, and counting. I met that woman in Well, we got together in 1996. I pretty much say I've been married to that woman since 1996. I met her in 91. We had a friendship. And that, at first I wasn't even thinking nothing. I mean, yeah, I when I first saw this girl, I was like, whoa, man, I gotta try and get her. Everything that I was looking for was in this girl. I could feel it. I could see it. It was just there. I knew it. So I just, started hanging around with her. She had to go through some phases, but it worked out in the end. I got it. I got her. Bang. Right on the table. And if you ain't got that gut feeling, it's not going to work. Got to make sure you're so comfortable in the things. I mean, it's hard to explain. I'm sure everybody, and these days you can't even explain it that way. But back in my day, I knew what I was looking for. And yeah, it was a risk. It couldn't have turned out the way it did 24 years later, but for some reason I got that feeling. I knew it was there, and bang, I took the risk. So there's a lot in this triangle that got to look at. And I'm going to be going over that. But these, we're talking about more millennium people, kids. 2004, yeah, these are millennium kids. And to me, the millennium, with the way kids are raised today, not all. So everybody don't get offended, but you gotta agree with me. The majority of people of the millennium turn out to be very, very, yeah. What is it? Yeah, WTF. That's all I can say. But in this case, yeah, I'm sure she broke down because she's thinking, oh, my sister's having this problem. And her sister, what fiance? I got a fiance. They're both doing wrong things to us, and boom, there she goes. Oh, man, what is going to happen, So, right, what does someone do? I used to do it. I mean, there was some rough times, don't get me wrong, in between me and my wife in the beginning. I mean, few years in, say so 5 years, got a little rough. And instead of sitting there pounding out the arguments or pounding out, the trauma to put in each other's brain, I'd leave and just, take the time, step aside, come back fresh. And that's what I'm sure Maura was doing. Gotta take some time, leave, then come back fresh. This girl that commits suicide, I mean, the rest of this, is just going on, just everything that's already been said. But the phone call, yeah, the $280, da-da-da-da, everything that's all said. But the phone call where, right, her and her sister talk, it's like, she must have just been sitting there thinking, oh my God, my sister's going through this. Now I'm going to probably go through this. So who knows? They say Tim probably had a sinister side, something, or I don't know. No, I'm not disclosing that guy out at all. I mean, if he had a red truck, if he was having problems with her sister, and having problem with his love life, and hey, maybe he liked Maura better, got that dirty, stupid thoughts about her. If I can't have her, nobody can have her type thing, or who knows? You gotta think the worst, and that sucks, but The red truck. Everything in this leads me back to that red truck. Red truck. Where is it? I want to find it. Red truck. That's all that matters right now. Anybody and everybody who is in this case, involved with this case, should start looking, whether it exists or not, whether it's in the backyard of someone's house, all broke down or not. That red truck right now should be getting searched. If there's a friggin' trooper going through a neighborhood out that way, anyway, New Hampshire way, well, Mass way. It's got to be more Mass way. Start looking. And them prime suspects, especially this goddamn farm that was mentioned from the psychic. Maybe there is a person up in New Hampshire. Start looking at these farms then. Find that goddamn red truck. Enough talk. Enough thoughts. Enough of people coming up with, like the other comment I just did. The one before that she'd pull over and throw up or get hit by a drunk cop. And come on. Red truck. And then the last one I can't remember, was so dumb. That's how much I can't remember. I mean, I cover it because it comes up, but it's just dumb. Let's get realistic here now, people. I know I've gone on a couple comments and told these people, where's the red truck? Look for the red truck. Some guy said, always look at the red truck. I never forget about the red truck. But still, people keep putting up these comments of other scenarios. And it just aggravates me because the red truck. And if it wasn't, for the witness, and this truck would have never existed. But as soon as that came up, I don't know why they weren't searching for it. I don't know why the authorities didn't start looking for that goddamn red truck. And I keep mentioning it. And I keep saying it. Some guy said to me, why you repeat yourself? Why? Because I think there's things that should be looked for, or whatever content I'm talking about, in that damn red truck. It's up there. A witness saw it that night, not too far from the crash scene. It went in that direction. Find it. Look for it. I mean, this is all right with the calls, because, Maura's sister's talking about why would she break down, but yeah, you're having problems with your fiance. I'm having problems with my fiance. Who's not going to break down and cry? And right, like I just said, get out. I got to get out, get some time, gather my thoughts, come back nice and fresh. Or if she said, screw it, I'm going to start dating again. Screw this guy. That's what she did, but connected with the wrong person. And that's it. That could have been the one that got her, stalking her. And that all leads back to the college. And that all leads back to the 112 dirtbag, Mr. Alumni. I can get into the college library and read books. Oh, man. Anyways, once again, it is good stuff. It is stuff to think about, though. Always looking for good stuff to get into, give my thoughts and theories on. But it all leads to the same thing. Red truck. Till the next video, be safe, take care. Always beware of your surroundings. Keep your dukes up. Carry them weapons, people. You know what? Don't let this happen to you. Don't. Out.